So it's 7 in the morning on July 19th, 2014, and I'm just taking a walk along the garden to figure out what's in bloom at this time of year. We had a hard winter and a slow spring, so things are a week to 2 weeks later than normal. So for example, I do not expect the lilies to be in bloom next year on this date. These snowball hydrangeas should be even bigger though by then. I think the clematis and the daylilies will still be blooming. Sometimes the lady's mantle turns brown, so we'll see about how that goes. This is a very disorganized part of the garden, but we got Monarda, lilies and daylilies. Kind of a green spot here. The salvia is mostly done, but this Veronica is blooming well. And the ladybells are still blooming here and there. More Veronica and daylilies. The Perovskia is looking good. Now here's an area that is all set up for me to transplant over to here in the center of the garden. We'll put the sundial right in the center on line with the post, and then we'll have white and pink in that area. Excuse me, backed up by the colorful cannas. Gotta love those castor beans. Unfortunately, the yellow circle plant is bound to be done, or circle flower, and I usually shave that to the ground, which doesn't look good at all. We'll see about that. The Queen of the Prairie has never looked prettier. But again, if it's later next year, it does turn a non-attractive brown color. And the Nepeta looks great. My new edging here. And when you're looking over this way, you see lots of color. Even that Nepeta pink one, which isn't, I don't usually like too well because it flops so much, but it is pretty. And the phlox are starting, so I think next year we will see phlox here and over here a lot more. Okay, the vegetables are all looking organized and neat. This front bed looks great with the yellow Gloriosa daisies. Sometimes they don't last too long, though. Looks like the Liatris is starting now, so that should be in bloom for next year. These little short zinnias are wonderful edging, so I think I'll use a lot more of them. That's about the only annual I've got going on this year. And the herb bed needs lots of organizing, but that's almost always just green. We see the nodding onion in bloom here. That's about it. We'll have to have color with the greenery. And coming around back here, it's just kind of walls of green. The asparagus is just getting started, so that's not too big of a wall there. If we're lucky, we can let people pick some blueberries. Now, coming into the orchard, which is where we are thinking possibly the ceremony would be, this Cortland branch takes up a huge amount of space too low. I don't know if we'll cut that off, but we do have this wide open space here. I can imagine getting 150 people in folding chairs or on blankets right here. If it's hot, people can sidle over under the trees. And the access point to that. Pardon all the gardening equipment here. Dick's going to build a nice boardwalk so everyone can pass through into the orchard through here after coming down, and that's the same thing the wedding party can do. And the photographer can sit here and get a good picture of it all.